Your name was whispered in a prayer, and heaven answered with a heartbeat headed straight to you. They're being guided by dreams only God could have scripted, with you in everyone. Love delayed is not love denied. Your person is just finishing their final heartbreak. They had to lose themselves to recognize your light. They're coming clearer than ever. The one you're waiting for is already bleeding for you in silence. Someone's spirit keeps reaching for yours in the night. You felt it too. God hid them until you healed enough to be chosen. They were always yours. The world just tried to convince you otherwise. No one else felt right because it was never supposed to be anyone else. They've been rehearsing what they'll say when they finally look you in the eyes again. This ache you carry? It's not madness. It's the weight of love in motion. Heaven rearranged timelines just to get you two in the same lifetime. You're not imagining them. You're remembering them. The pull you feel is holy. Don't fight it. They were once a stranger. Now they're a prophecy in motion. Their soul already found you. Their feet are just catching up. You're the prayer they never thought they deserved to be answered. They've kissed others, but none have felt like your name. They keep choosing your memory. Wait until they choose you in person. Their silence isn't disinterest. It's divine timing reshaping them. You'll recognize them not by face, but by the peace that wraps around you. When they arrive, your wounds will stop echoing. They're shedding every version of themselves that couldn't love you right. A divine clock is ticking, and it's striking love. They tried forgetting you, but the universe kept spelling your name in their dreams. You'll meet them in the middle of surrender. The delay wasn't rejection. It was alignment. They're not late. You're just early. Their heart keeps searching rooms for you, everywhere but home. They've tasted joy, but never tasted you. They're arriving with tired feet, but a heart fully awake for you. Every failed love was rehearsal. This one is the opening scene. They carry a scar shaped like your absence. The storm they're walking through, it's leading them to you. They stopped believing in love until your soul showed up in a vision. They don't want perfection. They want the mess that bleeds with purpose. Someone is rewriting their life just to make space for you. They loved the idea of love until you gave it a face. You were never ghosted. You were protected. They've been waiting on a sign. This is it. They've seen your eyes in people who weren't you, and it haunted them. There's a message in their silence. I'm trying to become worthy. They keep looking for you in places you don't go. They're deleting numbers, closing doors, and packing light for you. When they come back, it won't be empty-handed. It'll be heart first. Their apology will be a vow without needing words. God is not punishing you with loneliness. He's preparing you with longing. Their soul chose you before their body knew how to stay. The next knock on your spirit will be them. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They tried to love others, but none of them carried your echo. Their soul remembers where it belongs. You were never waiting. You were magnetizing. They wept last night, not from pain, because your face showed up in their dreams again. The road back to you is lit with their prayers. They didn't leave you. They went to become someone worthy. Your name tastes like home in their mouth now. They're walking through fire for a love they once abandoned. Their pride collapsed the day your silence did. A love that dies without you is no love at all. Their next message will not be hi. It will be I know. Heaven whispered your name into their sleep. They woke up shaking. The person you prayed for is walking toward you, barefoot, humbled. You are not forgotten. You are the soul they're building their return around. They stopped fighting it. You're the peace they want to come home to. They keep rereading the goodbye. It keeps sounding more like a beginning. Their spirit calls you in ways their voice never could. You are not behind. Divine love is never late. What left you was not rejection. It was redirection into holy timing. They touched other hands but felt none of your fire. Love delayed is not love denied. They had to break to believe. You were the only goodbye that felt like betrayal to their soul. The reason nothing worked? It wasn't you. It wasn't time. They are coming. Not with flowers, but with accountability. They keep dreaming of your laughter. It's what's bringing them back. When they touch your hand this time, they'll stay. Their shadow still bends toward your light. What haunts them isn't the silence. It's the truth they never said. They tried to move on, but the future always sounded like your voice. You feel it, don't you? The pull. They're already on their way. The universe rewrote timelines so they could reach you healed. They learned the difference between possession and presence. That's why they're returning. You are not imagining it. The connection is awakening again. Their new chapter starts where they left your heart open. Even time cannot dim the recognition between your souls. They are breaking every pattern to become someone you won't fear loving. It wasn't just a bond. It was a divine agreement. Their apology will not be with words. It will be with change. The closer they get to healing, the louder you become inside them. You never lost them. They just got lost trying to forget you. They heard a song today that shattered them with your memory. Their spirit finally confessed, it's always been you. Your absence taught them what love really means. They're rebuilding their life. Every wall has your name etched into it. Don't give up now. You're the reason they're choosing light. They stopped looking for someone new. They started becoming someone true. The person who broke you is not the one returning. Their hands have never stopped longing for your forgiveness. They left confused. They return awakened. What you thought was the ending was just divine intermission. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Every mile they walk now is haunted by the absence of your hand. You are not just their person. You are their reckoning. They remember the smell of your goodbye. That's why they're rushing. You are the chapter they couldn't burn. This love doesn't expire. It reincarnates. Your soul knew long before your heart did. They'd return. Even angels whisper your name to them in their darkest hours. What you thought was silence was them learning to speak truthfully. You weren't too much. You were the mirror they weren't ready for. They kept choosing comfort, but now they choose courage because it leads to you. They remember the day your eyes stopped waiting. That's the day they woke up. You're not hoping anymore. You're aligning. Love is not coming. It's rising through everything they buried. They didn't forget. They broke. There's a difference. You are the lesson they couldn't ignore. Their hands tremble at the thought of holding you right this time. They are coming, not for closure, but for covenant. Their healing was your prophecy. Every other love reminded them of how much they lost in you. They still see you in strangers. That's how you know it's real. They were hidden because your soul wasn't ready. But now, heaven is releasing them. You think love forgot you. It didn't. It was just waiting for this exact moment. Their name was whispered to the stars the night you broke. They've been walking toward you ever since. You're not imagining it. Your person dreams of you with the same ache you carry. What you thought was abandonment was just redirection to a love that won't leave. They almost settled for someone else, but God said, not yet. You're for them. The one whose silence hurt most is being replaced by a voice you'll never doubt. They will love the parts of you you've buried under years of silence. Your tears didn't go unnoticed. Someone is being prepared to kiss every reason behind them. The delay isn't punishment, it's preparation for a soul who can hold all of you. They are closer than you think. But first, you had to heal what they couldn't. You never needed to chase love. The one coming will recognize you instantly. They've been through hell too. That's why their heaven will be you. You'll meet them when you're no longer proving you're worthy of love. The next time you say, I love you, it will be the last first time. Someone is being divinely interrupted because you're the prayer they can't ignore. They'll see your wounds, not as baggage, but as proof you never gave up. You weren't left behind. You're being set apart for someone who knows how to stay. Love won't come loud this time. It'll arrive quietly and you'll just know. The one who's coming doesn't need fixing. They just need you. If you're tired, rest. They'll still find you. They're not looking for perfect. They're looking for real, and that's why it's you. You'll stop waiting when they arrive, because everything will begin again. You won't need to ask them to stay. Their soul came here just for you. God didn't forget you. He just waited for someone who wouldn't break what's sacred. They're not late. They're arriving at the exact second your heart can receive. They'll meet you mid-sentence, mid-healing, mid-miracle, and never ask you to go back. They're not just coming with love. They're coming with answers you forgot you asked for. This person was written into your journey before the ache ever began. They'll say your name like it's a psalm, like it saved them. You'll feel it in your chest before you see their face. They won't complete you. They'll witness you. You're not hard to love. They just had to become someone who could. Every missed call, every silence, it all brought you here. They're not bringing chaos. They're bringing peace that finally stays. They won't ask you to shrink. They'll kneel beside you and bloom. The moment you stop begging love to find you, it will. Their soul is traveling galaxies for this next yes. The heartbreaks weren't curses. They were sacred exits for your person to enter. They won't just come for you. They'll stay through everything. When they find you, even your shadows will feel safe. The next touch won't trigger. It'll heal. You weren't forgotten. You were being fiercely protected. Their silence broke, not because they were ready, but because your soul called louder. You'll remember why none of the others worked. They will not fear your intensity. They'll honor it. Someone is about to make you feel like all the waiting was worship. Their love will sound like peace and taste like freedom. You won't even realize it's happening until your heart finally stops preparing for pain. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. The pain you survived was the training ground for the one who will stay. They will recognize you not by your beauty, but by the ache they carry too. You were never meant to chase. The one coming will kneel in front of your light. God isn't sending just a partner. He's sending a home in human form. Your next hello will erase the sorrow hidden in every past goodbye. The angels didn't forget your prayer. They just delayed it for someone who deserves you. Their soul remembers yours. That's why their spirit is restless tonight. They'll find you when you're not trying to be found, only free. This love won't rush you. It'll sit quietly until you're ready to trust again. You are not too late for love. Love is arriving exactly on time for you. They're not your type, they're your truth. This one won't ask for proof. They'll offer presence. Every storm you've endured has made your soul magnetic to them. The ache in your chest is the echo of them getting closer. They're healing too. That's why they understand the language of your silence. You won't need to explain your sadness. They'll see it and stay anyway. This next love will rebuild what grief tried to bury. Your name is already resting on their tongue. They just haven't spoken it yet. They'll come bearing no answers, just eyes that feel like home. The one who left made space for the one who lives to stay. You were divinely hidden, not rejected. Your future is already calling them. That's why nothing else feels right. You'll feel safe in a way you didn't know you needed. They will hear what your silence has been screaming. You'll see it in their eyes, the recognition, the remembering, the return. The moment they touch your hand, timelines will collapse into now. They're not looking for anyone. They're looking for you. Their absence was just so you could become whole for their arrival. They won't run when things get deep. They'll dive with you. You'll stop writing love letters to the past the second they speak. This love won't destroy you. It'll rebuild you. You won't chase them. You'll collide with them. They're not your next chapter. They are your sacred rewrite. Their embrace will feel like your childhood prayers finally answered. They won't love you in spite of your darkness. They'll love you with it. This isn't a coincidence. It's a return. You didn't lose love. You outgrew what couldn't hold your magnitude. Their voice will undo years of abandonment in one breath. They'll love you through the echoes of all who couldn't. They are drawn to your truth, not your mask. You will know it's real because it won't require explanation. God is crafting someone who sees your soul as holy ground. They're not afraid of your mess. They're arriving with grace. You'll wake up one day and feel them before they knock. Their love will sound like silence finally answered. No more almosts. No more almost loves. This one is it. They'll arrive mid-chaos, but bring the calm you forgot you needed. You're not waiting, you're aligning. This person isn't just coming for you. They're coming home to you. The ache you carry is divine proof they exist. They will not come to fill you. They will come to overflow with you. You are not hard to reach. They just hadn't remembered the path yet. Your next love is not a test. It's the reward. You will meet them, and suddenly the past will make sacred sense. They've been broken too. That's why their hands know how to hold you. They'll fall in love with your truth, not your timeline. God is pulling you both closer by pulling everything else apart. You are their answered prayer disguised as a delay. They are not behind schedule. They were crossing oceans for your name. You'll recognize them in the quiet, not the noise. They'll bring no promises, just presence, and it will be enough. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more.